class 595. Wow, 595. We're getting closer and closer to class number 600. All right, closer and closer. I'm a bit tired. I'm a little bit tired in general. It's been a long time. 600 classes. 600 classes, that's a lot. Every class is 26 minutes. 26 minutes, yes. 600 classes times 26 minutes equals 15,600 minutes. Wow, it's a lot of minutes, Marta. 15,600 minutes. Divided by 60 gives us 260 hours. It's a lot of hours. I've been given, in a few days, in 4 days, 5 days we'll finish. And I will have given you, futuro perfecto, te habré dado, te habré impartido. I will have given you 260 hours of class. Horas netas. Hours of class. It's a lot. Yes. Dar clase. It's interesting, when I came to Spain, many moons ago, when I came to Spain, it surprised me. He said, no, estoy dando clases de inglés. Oh, ¿eres profesor? I said, no. Estás recibiendo clases. Okay. Sí, dando clases. Yeah, and it was, for me, still to this day, I don't understand why in Spain, you use the verb dar cuando es recibir. Se reciben las clases. El profesor imparte, el alumno recibe. Dar, tomar. We say to give and take. Give and take. So to give class and to take class. I'm giving this class and you're taking the class. All right, you're taking English classes and I'm giving English classes 260 hours. Wow. All right. 595. Learn to speak up. Let's continue. Let's continue where we left off yesterday. Al final van a aprender la expresión. Where we left off yesterday, a base de martiller. Okay, where did we leave off yesterday? We left off on Learn to Speak Up, page 111. Yeah, page 111. Number 18. Nos dijeron que no dijéramos nada. Okay, esto es el verbo decir. Primero dijeron y luego dijéramos. Pero dijeron va con el complemento indirecto nos. Nos dijeron, they told us. Por eso el verbo to tell. Luego, no dijéramos nada, no viene un complemento indirecto. Yes, they told us not to say anything. Recordarás, to say es emitir sonidos inteligibles. Book, fingers, hello, good morning, that's a say. You need to open the door, please. I'm telling you to open the door. That's a transmission of pertinent information. All right. Nos dijeron que no dijéramos nada. Ahora, si fuera, nos dijeron que no les dijéramos nada, entendiéramos. They told us not to tell them anything. Ella ni siquiera me saludó. She didn't even say hello to me, to say hello. Hello. Yeah, she walked by me, and she didn't say a word. Ni una palabra. And she saw me. I'm sure she saw me. And I'm sure she recognized me. And she decided to walk by without saying a word. And she didn't even say hello. She didn't even look at me. But I know she saw me. All right. But she didn't even say hello. She didn't even say hello. Ni siquiera me saludó. ¿Te lo puedes creer? Can you believe it? All right. Salúdales por la mañana. Say good morning to them. Okay, salúdales, Marta. Say good morning to them. Good morning. Say good morning to them. Salúdales a primero de la tarde. Say good afternoon to them. Salúdales. I can't say it. A última hora de la tarde. Say good evening to them. Despídete de ellos ya de noche. Say good night. Good night. Good night es despedida siempre. Say good night to them. Despídete de ellos en general. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to them. Salúdales en general. Say hello. Say hello. Hello, goodbye. Hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye. Say goodbye, say hello, say good morning, say good afternoon, say good morning, say good evening, whatever. Okay, my friends, we have finished list number 20. And we'll do list 21. It's a good list, by the way. Present perfect versus past. Okay, it's very good. The past simple. Lo vi, lo he visto. Cuando uno y cuando otro. Lo hice, lo he hecho. Lo hago, lo hice, lo haré, lo he hecho. Estas cosas repetí sin rencor ni despecho, etc. Okay, where are we? Translation list. Translation booklet number 17. List 17 on page 230. 230, eh? You know, if we continue after program 600, maybe we'll finish the last sentence in the last paragraph. Aprender un idioma es realmente duro. Learning a language is really tough or really hard. Learning a language is really tough. The next to last sentence is debe haber una forma más sencilla. There must be a simpler way. Para aprender inglés, me supongo. There must be a simpler way. And the antepenúltimo, the third from the last is estoy harto de tantas listas. I'm sick of so many lists, or I'm fed up with so many lists. Me too. Yes, but they work. Son eficaces, these lists. All right, page 230. ¿Cuándo tomarás una decisión? When will you make a decision? When will you make? When will you? Así un nativo americano por lo menos. When will you make? When will you make a decision or take a decision? When will you make a decision? Cuando deje de llover. Tomaré una decisión cuando deje de llover. When it stops raining. When it stops raining. I'll make a decision when it stops raining, okay? Okay. Has it stopped raining yet? No. I can hear the rain on the roof. I can hear it. Can you hear it? It's raining outside. Yes. It's not raining inside. All right. Yes, when it stops, cuando deje. En español subjuntivo, en inglés indicativo, cuando deja. Cuando para. When it stops raining. Okay, él dejó la escuela a los 15 años. He quit school. Quit, escrito quit. He quit school at the age of 15. A la edad de 15, se dice en inglés. At the age of 15. He quit school. He left school, también se puede decir. But to leave school could be temporary, and you return the next day. But to quit school is to drop out. To drop out is el abandono escolar, to drop out. Do you remember the movie Grease with Travolta? There's one song called Beauty School. You remember the girl with the orange hair? Yeah. Yes. Sufrió abandono escolar y fue a una escuela de belleza. Y abandono también ahí. Beauty school dropout. Okay. Beauty school dropout. To drop out of school. To quit school. Let's see. Él dejó de la escuela a los 15 años. He quit school at the age of 15. Tengo que dejar de fumar. I have to quit smoking. I have to find a way to quit smoking. Yes. I have to quit smoking. To give up. Los británicos muchos dicen give up smoking. Yes. It's not easy. Hey, Marta, have you ever smoked? No? No. So you never need to quit smoking. All right. Déjame en paz. Déjame en paz. Leave me alone. Así se dice, frase hecha. Déjame solo. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Déjame en paz. ¿Tienes algo que decir? ¿Tienes algo que decir? Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say? It's also correct to say something. Do you have something to say? Oh, sé que quieres decir algo. ¿Tienes algo que decir? En este caso, something. Si intuyo que sí tienes algo que decir, diré something. Ahora sí. Antes de tomar la decisión, ¿tienes algo que decir? Do you have anything to say? No, thank you. If anybody has anything to say before in the wedding, now's the moment. All right. Do you have anything to say? Poca gente es tan impaciente como tú. Few people, very few people are as impatient as you. Few people are as impatient as you are. El segundo are isn't mandatory. Optional. I'm losing my English. I couldn't remember optional. Few people are as impatient as you are. Few people are as impatient as you. Se suele decir very few. Más que few, solo. Very few people are as impatient as you are. ¿Cuándo estarán de vuelta? When will they be back? When will they? ¿Cuándo tomarás una decisión? When will you? When will they? When will you make a decision? ¿Cuándo estarán de vuelta? When will they be back? When will they be back? Yeah, they went to Santander last week. Oh, really? Yeah. When will they be back? Tomorrow. When will they be back? When will they? When will they? When you speak English, when will they? When will they be back? La expresión be back se usa. Más que return, más que come back, to be back. Qué bien estar de vuelta. Qué bueno estar de vuelta. It's really nice to be back. I'm glad to be back. Me alegro de estar de vuelta. Por fin, otra vez respirando aire de plato. Okay. I'm so glad to be back. It smells like a television studio, yeah, with the lights blinding me, yeah, and the makeup making my nose itch. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. I love it. And looking straight at the camera, me duelen las cervicales. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's so good to be back. I'm glad to be back. It's so good. Es tan bueno estar de vuelta. It's so good to be back. Me alegro de estar de vuelta. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Despite the lights, despite the makeup, despite my cervical discs, yes, and despite the need to be in the center of the camera. Yes. All right. ¿Qué hago mientras tanto? Marta tiene que reparar la cámara. ¿Qué hago mientras tanto? Play with the pencils? What shall I do in the meantime? Shall. Claro, en español es el presente. ¿Qué hago? Mientras esté con la cámara, la dichosa cámara esa. What shall I do? What shall I do? Mientras. In the meantime. In the meantime. In the meantime. In the meantime, what shall I do? What shall I do in the meantime? In the meantime, what shall I do? Play with the pencils. I'm tired of those pencils. Well, play with the microphone. No, I'm tired of the microphone. Well, make a telephone call. Who shall I call? ¿A quién llamo? Who shall I call? I don't know, but in the meantime, what shall I do? ¿Qué hago mientras tanto? Nunca leo libros gruesos. I never read thick books. You never read thick books? No. I never read thick books. I only read thin books. Thick and thin. Through thick and thin. A través de lo grueso y lo fino. Toma. O delgado. Through thick and thin. O sea, a través grueso y fino. Through thick and thin is an expression in English. You say, en las maduras y en las duras y las maduras. Algo así. Yeah. Through thick and thin. The Beatles say, through thick and thin, I will always be your friend. En los momentos difíciles y los momentos no difíciles. Through thick and thin. Through thick and thin, nunca leo libros gruesos. I never read thick books. Thick también es espeso. Una sopa muy... Vamos a espesar la sopa con harina. You use some flour to thicken, and now it's thick, como una crema. It's thick. And thick means denso o espeso de mollera. Thick. Entonces es tan espeso, hombre. No, don't be so thick. Yeah. As thick as a brick. Tan espeso como un ladrillo. O sea, más espeso que un ladrillo. Se diría que es más espeso. De mente. Dense. También se dice denso. He's a little dense. He's not the brightest star in the firmament. All right. He's not the brightest. Yes. He's a little thick. Siempre utilizo papel fino. I always use thin paper. I always use thin paper. Estoy engordando. No, estás engordando. You're getting fat. You're getting fat. You're putting on weight. Well, there's a difference. Ganar peso, añadir peso is to gain weight or to put on weight. Now, to get fat is engordar poniéndose uno ya gordo. To gain weight or to put on weight can be very positive if the person is an anorexic. For example, Manoli, ya te veo, ya estás comiendo, ¿no? You're gaining weight. You're putting on weight. That's good. So it's good. It's not necessarily bad to gain weight or to put on weight. So, estás engordando, hay que saber el contexto. You know, you're getting fat. I'm getting fat. Ya estoy de buen año. Okay, so I'm getting fat. No, she says I'm still okay. I'm still okay? Yeah? All right. So, estás engordando is you're getting fat. Si estás realmente poniéndote gordo. Estoy intentando adelgazar. I'm trying to slim down. Or I'm trying to lose weight. Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. Slim is esbelto. Slim, como el magnate Carlos Slim. Slim is esbeltos. Everybody wants to be slim. That's the best word for a person's figure is slim. And to slim down is ir haciéndose esbelto. O sea, ir perdiendo peso. To slim down. But we say to lose weight. To gain weight, to lose weight. Estoy intentando perder peso. Perder kilos. I'm trying to lose weight. Weight. ¿Cuánto pesas? How much do you weigh? Me? I weigh 87 kilos. How much do you weigh? 48? 47? 46? She weighs 46 pounds. Yeah. She's as light as a feather. Yeah. She should be a classical ballerina, you know? Yes. ¿Cuánto pesas? How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? No tanto como tú. Not as much as you do. Well, I weigh 87. How much do you weigh? 47, 46. Oh, yeah, well, it's true. Marta doesn't weigh as much as I do. I weigh more than she does. She doesn't weigh as much as I do. I weigh more than she does. Yes, she weighs less than I do. She doesn't weigh as much as I do. I weigh more than she does. All right, qué película más emocionante. Wow, what an exciting movie. Yeah, what? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've never heard, what movie is that? Oh, come on, it's the first movie of Indiana Jones. En busca de la arca perdida. No es In Search of the Lost Ark. No. In Search of is En busca de. Search is búsqueda. But it's not, the name of the movie in English isn't In Search of the Lost Ark. It's Raiders. Raiders, incursores que hacen incursiones. Raiders of the Lost Ark. All right. Yes. Qué película más emocionante. What an exciting movie. Have you seen it? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? What an exciting movie. What an exciting movie. Es una chica muy sensata ella. She's a very sensible girl. Hey, Richard, yeah. Is Marta a sensible young lady? Yes, I think so. She's a sensible young lady. Yeah. Sé sensato, eh? Be sensible. Be sensible. Yes. Como la chica esa sensata. Espera un momento, a ver. Okay, I skipped one. Ya decía, me liaba. Listen. Es una chica muy sensata. She is a very sensible girl. Amigo falso aquí, ¿eh? En inglés, sensible es sensato, de sensatez. Ahora, el siguiente. Ella es una chica muy sensible. She's a very sensitiva. She's a very sensitive girl. Sé sensato. Be sensible. Be sensible. ¿Quién hizo la foto? Who took the picture? Who took the picture? Can I take a picture of you? ¿Puedo sacarte una foto? Can I take a picture of you? In the book fair, every year they ask me that question many times, and they always say it wrong. Can I take a picture? Take you a picture? No. Can I take a picture of you? Can I take a photo of you? You can take a picture of me if you want. You can take a picture of me. All right. Las cosas están empeorando. Things are getting worse. No, las cosas están mejorando. Things are getting better. No, things are getting worse. No, in the world, things are getting better in general. Things are getting much better. Every decade, things are better. So things are getting better. In question of 1 month, there are ups and downs, but things are getting better. Things are not getting worse. Él es la peor persona para el puesto. He's the worst person for the job. He's the worst person for the job. I'm the best person for the job. He's the worst person for the job. Why are you hiring him and not me? Why are you hiring him and not me? I'm the best person for the job. He's the worst person for the job. Te dije que no tocaras nada, eh? I told you not to touch anything. I told you not to touch anything. ¿Por qué no me obedeciste? Why didn't you, Carmenchu? Why didn't you obey me? To obey. Why didn't you obey me? I told you not to touch anything. Why didn't you obey me? How much time, Marta? Oh, we have a few minutes. Siempre me fiaba yo de él. I always trusted him. And he let me down. I'm really disappointed. Siempre me fiaba de él y me ha decepcionado. Estoy yo decepcionado ahora. Siempre me fiaba de él. I always trusted him. But he let me down. He let me down. Yeah. Don't let me down. He let me down. And now I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. Estoy decepcionado. Yeah, I expected more from him. I mean, he's a very intelligent man. He's a very capable person. He's a person of very high potential, in my opinion. And he promised me that he would make an effort. And then he didn't follow up on his promise. He didn't keep his promise. He said, word of honor, Richard, I will do my best and I will surprise you with my performance. And so I hired him with a good salary, by the way. And he let me down. For the first 2 months, he didn't work very hard. His performance was below par, como par del campo de golf. And below par means no llegó a la altura que esperaba yo de él. It was below par. And so he let me down. And then he left the company. He got another job. after promising me the sky. He promised me he would surprise me with his performance. And so I'm disappointed. Now I need to find somebody else to do that job because I don't have time to do it myself. And so when you're recruiting people, it's very important to recruit very carefully. You need to be very careful in recruiting people. If you recruit well, you don't need to train very much. The training costs are lower if you recruit well. If you recruit people of quality 10 or 9, or potential 9 or 10, your company will be very successful. If you recruit people of quality 5, human quality 5, you can train that person for 20 years and they'll move to quality 6. All right, see you tomorrow.